Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to continue from the previous one, that is computer basic. So now we'll be reaching the part of computer memory. So next we have a part of computer memory. When we say memory, it doesn't mean that memory to think, it means memory, not even memory card also. So what is a memory? Memory is where information is stored and retrieved by the CPU. See, whatever you want, as long as there is light, there is current passing through it, is stored inside a memory that is a RAM, which is mean random access memory. So if the lights goes off without current, then if your system shut down, everything you did will be gone, will be disappear, because memory doesn't save your file. It's saved in the hard drive itself. So whatever you do is temporary, you did it in a CPU. So there are two types of memories here. One is RAM. It is the main memory that allows you to temporarily store commands and data. See, if I open a Microsoft Word, I type a lot of things there. What actually happened is, as I was typing, then it's stored in under the memory, not in your RAM. So if the lights goes off, if the current is not there, then everything I type will be lost unless there's an autosave. So that's how the RAM function. So if we talk about ROM, that is read-only memory. It is the memory that retains its content even after computer is turned off. So basically, like if you talk about ROM, okay, the best example, if I give you a CD-ROM, that is the best example. It store your content even after the light is, even if the computer is turned off. So that is ROM. So next is the motherboard. What are there inside the motherboard? So it is the main circuit board inside the computer, as you can see here. Let me just reduce this one. Okay, that'll do. This is a motherboard. Okay, so let me show here what I've been talking about. This is where your processor goes, and this is the heatsink, and this is where you store your RAM. This is the NOT bridge. It's kind of heatsink. This is where you store your RAM. This right here is a small thing. It's called CMOS. Actually, it's a battery. This is how your BIOS function. So we talk about the port. So this is your port. It look like a mouse, and this is RG47 port. So here you can connect your cable in case you want the internet connection to be there. And this is for your jack or your microphone or your earphone. And this is for your videos, that is VGA, and so on. So this is the slot for your, be it sound card, be it a network card, and be it graphic card. So let's go a little bit detail about it. It has a tiny electric circuit and other component on it. So as I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of component here, but it isn't called the computer motherboard. It called it as a CPU, because this is the one thing that make this whole system work. See, connect input, output, and processing device together. So CPU, memory, hard drive, DVD drive. Okay, so within the motherboard, everything is connected to it, and then it also command the CPU how to run, how to function. So I hope you're clear about the part of motherboards. If you don't clear, make sure you drop a comment down below. I will be, yeah, I would love to help you understand about this thing. So let's go next. This is the part of computer expansion card. So here is a sound card, network card. This is actually a video card. So a video card is connected to a computer monitor and is used to display information on the monitor. See, what people confuse about this is that some of the system video card is already inbuilt in there. That's why you don't see where is the video card. You might confuse it. But what actually is the video card is usually connected inside your slot, the available slot that is for your video card and sound card. So this is a network interface card. See, if you connect only a cable without a network interface card, then your internet connection isn't working. So you need network interface card to connect, so that you can connect, so that the internet will be available using a cable. Like if I give an example like GeoFiber, as long as you use a wired connection. So for sound card, it's convert audio signal microphone. You know how the sound card function is. From the name itself, you understand that sound, it produces sound. So it convert the 1 and 0 into sound, so that you can understand what you're saying. Okay, so let's go next. Okay, this is a part of storage devices. So we've talked earlier about hard drive, flash drive. So most of people actually mistake, they say like flash drive is a pen drive. Actually, I'm here to clarify that flash drive is a little much faster than pen drive. See, now I think we have a 3.0 pen drive, but back then, I mean, it come up, if I'm not mistaken, like 2018, something like that. This 3.0. So that's why flash drive is very fast in processing. Even the hard drive also, now we have SSD, solid state drive, which run on solid state like this, and we have a CD-ROM. This actually is almost absolute. If you talk about this, almost absolute, because we use flash drive instead of CD-ROM. So this is the CD. This is actually a disk, as you can see here. So this is all are part of storage devices. So next part of computer port and connection. So if anyone asks you what's the full form of USB, it is actually Universal Serial Bus Port. So imagine, think of a bus. When you sit in a bus, you sit in a straight line, see like this, right? The bus is straight, so that's why it's called Universal Serial Bus, because the current passes through the wire is in straight line. So that's why it is called as a serial bus. So again, we talk about the firewire. I just mentioned earlier that a firewire is much faster than USB. So if we talk about network port, we have Ethernet and parallel port and serial port. Just add for your videos and all. This is the display adapter, is for when you connect your VGA cable, and this is for your power cable. So next is we have how to use a computer. So most of you, if you watch this video, if you know right how to turn on a computer, how to turn it off. So here are a few myths that you've go along with, that you heard along with as you use the system. The first myth is that whenever you install a new application or software, you must restart your system. That is actually a myth. So what actually happened behind is that some of the system or some of the application that you've installed is just used, won't even be in the registry, so it won't modify your registry. So if you want to know about registry, make sure you check the video in the card up. And also, now we talk about how to use it. First, turn on the computer, press the button on the system unit. This is, it might confuse a little bit. You may see what is the system unit. So basically it's a CPU. Turn on in the CPU. So log on into the operating system by username. So this is actually when you set up a password, so you need to enter the password and all. So what did computer do? It allows you to create, modify and save your file, right? So here to shut down, you just press Alt F4, that's the easy way. Or you can just click on the Windows button and search for the shutdown, restart and sleep mode. So this is basically simple how to use it. Okay, so this is the keyboard. Out here is actually one of the most important thing about keyboard. So here, what is I've explained everything here about the keys. What it do? What is it all about? So there's a function key that is F1 to F12. Whenever people say F1, this means you have to press F and 1. That is separate. That is F and 1, not F1. So when we say F1, it means function 1. When we say F2, it means function 2. Just like now, right now I've said you can shut down by pressing ALT here, and F4. This means you have to press F and 4. That is F and 4, not F4. So what you need to do is press ALT and F4. So this is the function key. This is the application key here. There's a control. There's an alternative. In computer system, there is you can open a task here. You can refresh your system using this application key here. Is a window key actually. So this is basically how you use a keyboard. Different type of, this is the key, typewriter key. And I got a quiz for you. Without searching the internet, without Google, tell me which is the longest word you can type in a single line of keyboard. Okay, I repeat the question. Which is the longest word you can type in a single line of keyboard? So make sure you do comment what is that word, and you'll receive some gift. Okay, so now let's go next. Okay, so common computer terminology objective. So this will be the next lesson, and make sure you stay up. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe, and also you turn on the notification, so when I talk about this, you'll get a grasp, you'll understand how is computer operation. Why I didn't did it as a full video, because it will take a lot of time, so that you will feel bored if you watch a long video. Even me, I understand that. That's why I did it in short and divided the part into 2 or 3 different parts, so that you'll understand easily. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and make sure you do comment, just as I said earlier. You do comment down below if you don't understand, if you're confused about things. Make sure you leave your comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. Peace out.